Imagine making money in your sleep and not having to package, to store, or even sometimes having to see the product that you're selling. Sounds like a scam, right? That's also what I thought until I tried drop shipping. In today's video, I'm going to break down how drop shipping actually works, how I started with zero stock, and how you can too. If you've ever wanted to start an online business without all the stress, then this is for you. Welcome back to the Shami's Kitchen, your favorite kitchen where we make amazing meals, bake bespoke cake, and we also do homemaking. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can do the homemaking part and add that money into your pocket. So let me tell you how all this started. So one evening, I was scrolling through TikTok, broke, tired, and wondering how I can make money without having to open a physical shop or having to invest in big stock. Then I saw this guy who was talking about how he makes money while sleeping. And I was like, scammer vibes. But curiosity got me and I researched for 2 whole days about dropshipping. And boom, it finally made sense. So what is dropshipping? It's basically being a middleman with a phone or a laptop. You set up an online shop, customers buy from you, and a supplier ships the product directly to the customer, and you keep the profit margin without sometimes having to handle even a single item. Here is how it works in 3 steps. Step 1, you find a trending products. For example, at the ring lights, you can find shoes, some trending shoes, sneakers or something, some accessories, some beauty products, some clothes, anything that you need that is trending at the moment, you can use that. That is the first step. Step 2, you list the product in your online shop, which is like your IG, your TikTok, your online platforms, and then you mark up your price. Step 3, when you get an order, you forward the order to the supplier. The supplier will ship the product directly to the customer, or you can go for the product and then send it to the customer by yourself. So those are the 3 steps of drop shipping. How I started, and this is where the real tea is. I started small. I started with sneakers. I decided to go with adult sneakers. So that is me finding the product that I want to concentrate on. So for me, I started with sneakers. So for sneakers, I went to Kamkunji and then I found the different shops. I talked to the owners. I asked them if they had WhatsApp groups. They told me they had. I requested for them to add me to their WhatsApp groups, which they did. And no, I don't think like majority of the suppliers won't deny you that opportunity to add you to their WhatsApp group, because that's a form of promoting their business. So most of them have this WhatsApp group to promote their products. So they will add you to that WhatsApp group. You tell them that you're a person who sells, you're also like a retailer, so so that they give you a wholesale price, and then you will tell them you like exchange contacts and all that, because now you have if you have their WhatsApp group, you'll be chatting through with their WhatsApp group. They will be sending you what's new, what's trending, like the new products that they have, and then that's what you'll be reposting in your pages. You can use your IG, you can use your TikTok, you can use your WhatsApp, and that's where you'll be posting with your marked up price. When I found these suppliers, I took different I took different numbers from different suppliers, and then also for me, I didn't concentrate with one because I wasn't sure about the sneakers. So I also went to Isili, and also in Kamkunji I wanted to also try out the interior decor, like interior products. So I went and found duvets shops. I found these fleece blankets. I found some decors, house decors, because I really love interior decor. So I just took some photos, and they also asked them to add me to their WhatsApp groups. They sent me the products, and then I reposted with my products with my marked up price. And that's how I started. I use Canva to make posters for that, to just personalize the product. So my first order was a sneakers. Yes, the sneakers, I got the first order. That came after 2 days. Yes, like I posted today, skip tomorrow, and then the third day is when I got my first order. And I did the same. I went to Kamkunji, like I asked the number, the details about the customers, called the shop and WhatsApp them. I called the shop and then asked if the product was available. They told me yes, it was available with the exact number and the exact color that they wanted, the customer wanted. The customer sent me the money. That was where I was lucky, because sometimes the customers, they tell you they want order, but for me, I don't risk. Let me just give you this secret. I don't risk. If a customer is serious, they will send you the money, and then because you tell them to send you the money if they want it to be delivered. So I don't know how that will work for you, but after now you've built customer rapport and all that, you can just be doing this, because at that point you have like a customer base, so you know your customers. The customers that don't risk, I can tell you, don't risk to just go buy with your money and an exact shoe. But the best thing is that you can always go and return. You can return. Maybe the customer say that the number didn't fit them, or they didn't, the color they didn't like. You can go and return. That's the best thing if you've built a good relationship with your supplier. But you know, that's up to you and how you know the customer that is ordering. For me, I was lucky because this order, it was somebody who knew me, and then they ordered, so they sent me the money. So because I was broke, let's be honest, I was really broke, so I didn't even have the money. So the customer sent me the money, I went and bought the sneaker, I brought it, and then I took the markup price. It really amazed me and got me going because I realized it can be done. I was really like, you know, psyched up to continue this dropshipping thing. Lessons I learned. Was it smooth? Definitely no. I've had late deliveries, I've had angry customers, and I've had days without orders. But here's what I learned. Don't rely on one product. As I said, for me, I started with 2 products. I started with the sneakers and also the interior decor, like the fleece blankets and all that. Although those took a lot of time before they got orders. But the sneakers, they kept moving. And also those small products that were not very expensive, they moved very fast. So don't rely on one product. At least try like 3 products, 4 products that, you know, if this one does not sell today, this one will sell tomorrow. You know, they keep the income coming. Number 2, what I learned is always follow up on the order and make sure that the order has been supplied, has been delivered. Which leads to my 3rd point, which is customer service is key. Now for customer service, I believe that it's king, like it's everything. Like when you have good customer service, your customers will keep coming, they'll keep those orders coming, they will refer you to other people because they trust you. You've built trust with them. So make sure you follow up on those orders. Even if the supplier has like gotten late or there's something that's gone wrong, make sure that you communicate with your customer to make sure that you keep them calm and not make them feel like they've been abandoned, or don't make them feel like they've been scammed, because most online businesses, people don't trust them, they're taking risks. So make sure you follow up on an order, make sure that your customer services are king, and make sure that you are taking care of your customers' needs. For me, what I like is even asking how the experiences were. Sorry about that, my phone storage was out. So that's what I also do with my cake business. I love feedback from my customers. I love asking them for feedback, like how did you like the cake, how did you like the services and all that. The same way with this dropshipping business, I love asking and getting those feedbacks because I know they're the ones that are going to make me improve and better myself. So customer service is key. So the other thing is make sure that your presentation is right. Like for example, like if you're using those, like I told you how I personalize, I use CapCut, I use Canvas, I use InShot for my editing. Maybe you find a product has, like you've gone and taken a photo and the photo is dull. You need to use these free apps. These apps are really are free of charge. You don't need to pay anything. So you go and then you edit there and make sure that your presentation is right. Your photos are just bright and they are very attractive, because that's people buy what they see first. And with all this, make sure you're building trust with your customers, because you want your customers to be returning customers, you want your customers to give you referrals and all that. How to start drop shipping today. So if you want to start dropshipping today, this is what you will need. Number 1, you will need a niche. It's just like the basic things that you need, 3 things that you need to start, but now this is exactly what you need. You will need a niche. A niche is now finding whatever it is. For me, there was shoes, adult shoes. For you, it might be kids clothing, if it's interior decor, if it's carpets, if it's duvets, if it's beauty products, if it's accessories, whatever it is that you need, and you niche down to that so that you know where to get them and so that you can research on them better. So what you'll need is a supplier. So for suppliers, if it's local businesses, something that you can access, you will need suppliers. For me, I told you my suppliers were coming from Kamkunji, from Andisili. That's where I started from. But right now, I have people from Mombasa Road. I have different suppliers. You grow as you go. There are suppliers you can get online, like from Jumia. You can get from Shopify. You can get from even Alibaba if you want to go like big. Those are like big suppliers. Number 3 is get a platform. Make sure like you get a platform. You can decide, yes, you can post on all your platforms. If it's IG, if you have an IG account, a Facebook account, you have a WhatsApp, you have TikTok, you can post on all, but you need one to concentrate on depending on the product that you're going to niche down to. So you can decide to be going, if it's a product that maybe you like, if maybe you have a lot of followers on TikTok, you can go and find like that product moves better on TikTok, you can go on and post your product on TikTok. So you need to know the platform that where you'll be posting your product on. But when you're starting, I think you can post everywhere. I think it's always good to try out the market and know where your product sells better. If you do not know where, you can use, if you have a lot of WhatsApp contacts, you can be posting on WhatsApp. I find WhatsApp more personalized, and if you have like your close people, they can really buy from you. So WhatsApp is a place where you can really start and start small. Number 4, you need free tools. Like as I said, you need Canva, you need CapCut, you need InShot, you need these PixArt, you need these apps that are free, because we are really trying to cut down on the cost. We need, because remember, we are broke, we're starting when you're broke, right? So we don't have the money to invest really on these products. So you need free apps. So number 5 and the last one, you need data. Of course, you need data, you need Wi-Fi, because this is an online shop. So definitely you need something to be getting you online, which is your data, or if you have paid Wi-Fi, maybe your community Wi-Fi or something, that's what you will need to be posting, and also to be communicating with your supplier. So addition and extra tips, you need consistency. Don't post 1 day or 2 days and then give up. You need consistency, because some people, for me, I got my first customer after 2 days. Another person will post the same day and get a customer. There's somebody who will stay for a month. There's somebody who will stay even for a week. So it depends with how consistent you are, like with your product, and your luck. I can say that for starting, but you need consistency. The last tip is patience. You really need patience, as I told you. Some days, some products will take 1 day, others will take 2 days, others will take 2 weeks, others will take 1 month. So you need to be consistent to just build that trust and that community, and then also you need patience, because when you're starting a small business, you will need patience. But trust you me, it works. Just to encourage somebody who's saying, maybe I don't have, a nice phone and all that, you just need to start with what you have. Of course, it has to be a smartphone, because these WhatsApp groups, they are on smartphones. So you can start with that phone that you have. So if you've been looking for a sign to start an online shop or an online business, this is it. Dropshipping is it. Dropshipping isn't a shortcut to earning millions. It is a smart way to start small, grow fast, and earn from anywhere. Comment down below, I am ready. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who needs a business idea today. Let's build digital hustles together. That's it for today's video. Until the next one, bye bye, and thank you for watching.